Oh yes, my manual controller came in. This is what's going to control my air ride. They give you instructions on what each thing, how to wire it up and all of that, and what each thing will do, whether it go up, down, whether you put on constant, whatever. They tell you all the modes you can get and everything. I'm outside wiring everything together. The only tools you'll need is a Phillips screwdriver, a pair of wire clippers, get you some wire strippers, get you 4 of these little adapters right here, because I'm just gonna inline clip these wires, and you'll need 4 wires. I got a black one that goes down. This is your B, that's your A, and that's your ground, your power. These are the instructions to the controller. You're going to be using the green section. It'll say shown in green. You're going to use the self-locking control mode. Now, in order to get there, the instructions don't tell you how to get there. I just figured it out. What you do is you hold the A and B at the same time. There's a little light at the very top right here. That light will be red. All of a sudden, it'll start flashing. Keep touching red. Keep tapping the A button until that turns green. When that turns green, hit the B button. That locks it in the green mode. So now that it's in green mode, you can go ahead, and this is my A switch right here. So I got this on my up, that's A, and this is your B on the outside. So I wired that to my actual power wire to my dump valve. So this is power wire coming off the relay. Remember the relay that we hooked up in there? The little relay right there? So all I did was just tapped into my wires right there that are running to my toggle switch. All the wires that are running to my toggle switch, like A goes up, that's my compressor going up, and this is my dump valve going down. So all I did was I got my down wire, tapped it, put it into B, since B is going to be down. I got my up wire, which is this one. It's a black wire. Oh, black. That's my wire here, the black wire. And I put that into the A slot because that's going to be my compressor. Once you do that, you hook a power wire that's coming from your toggle switch. You got the red power wire from your toggle switch. Hit that on power in the front. Ground that anywhere you want to. I pretty much grounded mine right where I grounded the dump valve. Okay, that's how it should look. You should have that green light at the top, and make sure your 2 red lights are on, because those red lights, what they're doing is they're stopping current. This is my little controller right here. So you can do it manually by hitting A. You should go up, hit A again, it'll stop. Hit B, it should dump. There you go. Or you can use a controller. You hit A on the controller. There you go. So it's pumping up. Controller, hit A again. A twice stops it. Hit B. B again stops it. Hit B again. B again stops it. There you go. You got a remote control air ride system right there. Took me a couple of days to figure it out, but I knew I could. It's all about currents and signals. You got to figure out which one works the currents and the signals. So if you run it with the, I'll just tell you in a second, hold up. Then you hit this button to stop it again. Stop it, you can let it back down. There you go, remote control air ride. Now, when they send you this controller, that light at the top is going to be red. From factory, it's red because it's set for actuators. And I got actuators on the other one like this running in the backyard of my solar panels. But because actuators got motors that turn forward and backwards. And the way they have it set up is where as soon as you touch A, something starts and stops, whatever. These aren't even lit up when they send it. It's set up for action. Now we're setting it up for an air ride system, which is probably not what it's supposed to be used for. But if it's just signals, I can trick it to make it think it's an actuator. So this thinks it's working actuators. Really, we're using it for air ride on a motorcycle. I'm going to mount it right inside of here where it's sitting right there. I'm going to mount it right there. But I'm going to put this on a switch because there's constant power going to it because I have it going here. So I'm going to put it on like a different switch where I have to press a button. Otherwise, this box will stay lit up all the time. In the backyard, my box is lit up all the time, but it's cool. It's running off a solar system. It don't make a difference. But I don't know how much current this draws. So maybe tonight I'll leave it on just to see what'll happen. I'll just leave it turned on, no toggle switch. Come out, see if the bike will start. This probably uses no current at all. Those are like little LEDs. Probably uses no current. Less current than an alarm system probably. Okay, I'm way out here now. Hit the button. Look at that. It's going up. I'm all the way outside of the garage hitting it. I'm gonna dump it from way out here. Remote control, baby. That's pretty cool. So that'll air it up. That'll pump it up right there. Sorry about the background. I got, you know, like 3 whole sets of Jeep wheels in there and everything. But there it is, pumped all the way up. It's pumping up. That's at the top. Hit the button again. Stops it. When you're ready to dump it, hit the B button. Air ride, baby, remote control. So there you go. Now you know M109 air ride, remote control, little car looking remote control. I told you I could figure it out. Just give me a couple of days, I'll figure it out. Funny because my last name is Watts and I don't like working on electrical. I like mechanical stuff. I don't like electrical, but I figured it out. So if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Don't forget, like, subscribe. I'll figure something out. I'm always working on something. So somehow I'll get this bike to sit on the ground. I got to work on the forks. I got to get air ride up front in order for it to sit this whole thing on the ground. So we'll figure something out. You know what? Because that's that M109 Air, baby. We riding on pillows, cloud 9. That's how we do it.